Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the Scorpion with Makael. Yes, we are back after 1 week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your Labor Day weekend like we asked y'all to. Of course I enjoyed my Labor Day weekend. Y'all seen my video about it. I had a blast. Today is September 11th. If you remember 8 years ago, it was a very sad and tragic day. And we want to send our prayers out to the victims and everybody who has been affected by 9/11. Please take time out your day to remember those victims that lost their lives on this day. Anything you want to say about it?
No. No. I mean, of course, today, I asked my followers to take an hour break from Twitter. I did it. Some of my followers did it, but some didn't. But I took an hour break from Twitter. I don't live here. I don't live here. I took an hour break from Twitter because I just wanted to give my respect to the people who died. And then today on YouTube, I revisited some of the old footages of September 11th. I listened to this phone call that I actually posted on Twitter of this woman who was trapped in the South Tower.
Was it on the 102nd floor?
No, she was on the 83rd floor and she was trapped. Her and a couple of other people. Today, I had heard the phone call months before, and I always thought that the woman died, or at least I always knew that she died. But I never knew that she had actually, because the phone call is only for 4 minutes and then it ends. But I never actually knew that that the firefighters had actually reached her and the people that she was with.
Wow.
And that they actually made it from the 83rd floor all the way down to the 44th floor before the building collapsed and they were killed. So I never knew that until today. So I just want to, to all the people who died, because somebody asked me today on Twitter, does listening to that stuff ever get me like emotional, whatnot? I think she asked why do I listen to it, something like that. And I told her that the reason why I listen to it because it reminds me that it could be me next time, or it could have been me, or it could have been someone that I know or someone that I love, this, that, and the third. So I just want to continue to remind myself, not to dwell on the past, but I want to continue to remind myself that September 11th did happen, and it can happen again. Mm-hmm. It can definitely happen again, because as we see just this week, some guy hijacked a plane in Mexico for about an hour. So that can happen. It can happen again. So I think we all need to be aware of that, because
and
appreciate the fact that appreciate life and appreciate the fact that we are still here. So without that, let's just move on before I start crying.
Okay. Now it's been reported that Christina
Milian.
I keep fucking her name up. Christina Milian and The Dream are married and she is pregnant. Now let's be honest. Can Christina Milian just become a housewife and let The Dream do all the work?
No, but who says she's going to become a housewife?
I mean, she just needs to be a housewife. She keep hyping herself up.
Okay, can I just say
and letting me down? I'm kind of mad about that.
Let me just say this. Congratulations, because I love when people are together. And I also love when people get married. So congratulations to the two of them. Christina Milian pregnant. I think she's going to be beautiful pregnant, because I already think that she's a beautiful woman. Mm-hmm. So I think she's going to be even more pretty pregnant. I can't wait to see what the baby looks like, because the father...
You know what? The Dream looked like Charles a little bit. Charles looked like him.
Actually, I went to New York on Labor Day weekend on Saturday, and Robert and Jonathan and I were in Applebee's in Brooklyn. Shout out to Robert and Jonathan. They were my tour guides in New York on Saturday. And we went to Applebee's in Brooklyn on Saturday, and there was this guy who was sitting at the bar who actually looked like an older version of The Dream. And we just kept staring at him like, oh my God, he really does look like an older version of The Dream. Like it looks like he could have been The Dream in 10, 20 years from now. Mm-hmm. So it was really weird. But I don't think I would want to walk around looking like The Dream. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't.
Not with them tight clothes on, huh?
No.
But anyway, congratulations to Christina Milian and The Dream, and I guess we'll be looking for a new album in the summer 2010.
From who? Her or him?
Or February. Christina.
Oh, that's Jay-Z's thing.
BET picks up The Game. The Game has been saved. Congratulations to all the cast members, because they now have a new job. Well, have a job on BET.
And they now have a new station that they can call home.
And I want to know what BET is really going to do with this show. Are they going to put it in a time slot 8 o'clock, or are they going to push it 10 o'clock? Because, they like to show their shows at 10 o'clock. And I don't understand why. Or the game could come on right after 106 in Park. It would make sense to me. And, BET really needs to revamp their lineup. It's like, how many times could we curse out Deborah Lee on camera? Like, girl, get it together. When Bob Johnson was running BET, it was all right. We had some ghetto-ness going on. But damn, you're a woman, and we think you're going to clean it up. And
she totally, sorry to cut you off, but she totally turns it around. First of all, I thought that, okay, first of all, I never really paid attention to when Bob Johnson was on there. I mean, I just thought, okay. And then I think only when he retired or left, that's when I started paying attention to it. And then when Deborah Lee came, I said, okay, well, now they have a woman now. Things are going to be, like, the same, but there's going to be a little bit things better. It made a 360-degree turn. It is horrible. The only music show that we have on BET is 106 in Park. There's no more hits from the streets. There's no more... There's no more any of that. I remember when I was in school, even when I was in high school, which was only a short, 5 years ago when I graduated from high school, 2004, what is that, 5 years ago? Whatever.
5
years ago. I remember coming home from school and having things like the hits and all that stuff on TV. Now, it's like the only thing is 106 in Park. And if you don't catch 106 in Park, well, then you don't see any videos until the next day.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing the same 10 videos every day.
Yeah, I am too. And I'm tired of seeing Roxy and Terrence, okay? I am. Look, come on. I'm going to keep it real. Sometimes I like seeing Terrence and sometimes I like seeing Roxy. Because sometimes Roxy looks nice. But, I mean, you know what? They're not funny. I don't know if they're dating or not. It's like, come on.
They have to bring up their interviewing skills. Because sometimes they don't ask good questions.
Like, they need to learn how to interview better. Roxy and Terrence are good together, but they need much more better chemistry. Like, sometimes it looks like it's almost forced. Like, it's like... They're corny. Yeah, they're corny.
And I want BET News. If they do BET News updates, please just keep Sharon Carpenter doing the news updates. Because that other guy y'all got doing it.
The one who looks like he just stepped out of somebody's
jail. It's just not what's up. Can he put on a suit instead of looking all hip-hop-ish?
Can he comb his hair or shave or put clothes on that fit him? I mean,
we can go on and on and
we
on.
can go on and on and on and on and on and on. And oh my God, can we talk about how the BET Awards is no longer the award show to look forward to?
No, it's the VMAs.
It's like the VMAs or the Grammys. The BET Awards used to be so much fun. Like you get so excited, anticipating the whole who's going to do that. Now it's like, I'm sorry to say, but it's like the same people are getting nominated over and over again. Beyonce's my girl. I love her to death, and she deserves every award that she gets. But I'm tired of seeing her name every year. And this is coming from... I'm not tired of seeing it in a bad way, because, I stand for Beyonce hard. But BET, you guys need to learn how to nominate other people. You guys need to learn how to do that. I love Beyonce. I think she deserves every award that she's nominated for. But give somebody else a chance. You know what I mean? Like, stop nominating Alicia Keys. Stop nominating Beyonce. Stop nominating Keisha Cole. Nominate people like Chrisette Michelle. Like, don't nominate India Ari anymore because y'all nominated her to hell when it first started.
But I mean, they got music out.
But they need to and
Mary J. Blige.
And that what you said if they have music out, I think that BET needs to have some type of show where they go. I think there should be some type of show set up where they have like a 30-minute show where there's somebody who scouts YouTube looking for undiscovered talent.
There you go. Bam. Here we go right there.
Looking for undiscovered talent. Bam. And then these people can get discovered. And then these record labels can hire them. And then you can have the next Rihanna or the next Beyonce or the next Alicia Keys or the next Keisha Cole. You see what I'm saying?
So you're talking about music stars?
Yeah, music stars.
Oh, well, they need some new personalities like us.
Because if you notice, like the Grammys, even though the Grammys kind of every year, you really don't know who's going to be nominated. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like the Grammys switches it up. Even the VMA switches it up. But the BET, every year it's the same. If Beyonce doesn't have an album out, then she's not being nominated. If Alicia Keys doesn't have an album out, she's not being nominated. But if she does, then it's like, come on. I'm tired of the same names over and over and over again.
Well, they need to start displaying new talent.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's a lot of artists, independent, that's trying to get their name out there. Like, okay, for instance, they got, I can't believe we're still talking about this. They got the Rising Icons, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I said, who the hell is Melanie Fiona? Now, I'm on my way to Atlanta, and I'm listening to her on XM Radio. and she had this song on there, and I'm like, oh, this girl is good. Like, I'm really liking this song. She's like, if you're going to give it to me, you better give it to me right or not at all, or something like that. I'm like, okay, I'm loving this. Like, she's real feisty on the track. I haven't listened to no more of her songs, but, you know, I'm interested in her. Why can't they, instead of calling the show Rising Icons, just say upcoming stars or rising
upcoming
stars.
talent.
Yes.
Why is it Rising Icons? Because the people that you are featuring on your Rising Icons, I don't see as a Rising Icon.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
Sorry, Keri Hilson, but I do not see you in nobody's icon list. I mean, come on. You know what? Next.
Speaking of Keri Hilson, Slow Dance came out today. Now, I seen the video. I'm loving Keri. Keri looks fucking good in this video. And I'm glad she got her hair done.
Well, Keri Hilson is beautiful.
Yes.
She just needs a new stylist. That's all.
I just wish she would have pushed the envelope a little bit more in this video. I mean, I know you want to look sexy by yourself, but damn, put a man in the video and slow dance all over him, not with a bunch of people in the background and stuff, you know?
Yeah,
so, I mean, these girls gotta, if you want to take the Janet Jackson route, do it all the way.
Well, who
Don't
said that
do
she
it
was
halfway.
doing that?
I'm not saying it, but Janet was like the only one, you know, really pushing the envelope anytime, any place.
Well,
you know,
Madonna pushed it too.
oh, well, child, I'm talking about the black girls. They don't know. Can y'all name a Madonna video? Some of y'all. Can you believe that some of them actually was like, who is Madonna? Like, what has she done?
Well, those are the idiots.
You know,
because if you have to ask who Madonna is and what has she done, then that means that you're stuck in Rihanna's world.
Yes.
Because let me tell you something, Rihanna is not the only fashion icon, even though I think that I ain't gonna tell you what I think. Next.
Just give the praise to Rihanna's stylist.
That's who you give the praise to. Because I'm sure some of you are old enough to remember, because it was only a short 5 years ago when Rihanna first came out. The Pondy River video. Pondy Replay, Pondy River, whatever. It was Pondy something that I don't like to ride.
Well, they just kept changing her image till it worked for her. And when she came out with that SOS video, that was all she needed. Jeremy cooking something.
I don't know.
All right, now back to Mariah. Okay, Mariah Carey's. But we want to talk about Mariah. But Mariah Carey's new album, Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel, comes out in 2 weeks, and you can hear the snippets of the songs on Amazon.com. Surprisingly, I loved what I heard. Like, not surprisingly, I did like what I heard. And the EM equal MC Square album, that's not an album that I really like because, like I told y'all before, if you want to name a part 2 to the Emancipation of Mimi, it better be better. And it was not. It was like Mariah was just lazy. She was just, touch my body. She wasn't singing. So I was like, bye, Mariah. I'm not buying this album. This album, it makes me want to buy it. And she's working with The Dream. And The Dream and them don't have a, do they have a name? Because it's not just The Dream. It's The Dream. Well, whatever. They, Tricky Stewart and The Dream.
Tricky Dicky.
They produced Mariah's whole album, and I'm surprised because she's not working with Jermaine Dupri. But you know what? Surprisingly, it sounds good. And when the album is available when it leaks, hopefully next week, I will give you guys an album review for it. And Makael was, I was just talking to Makael before I wrote this down. Makael used to be a big Mariah Carey fan.
Yeah, tell him. Before
Beyonce. So,
I was Mariah out. But 2000, 2001, Mariah,
when she had that depression stage,
she really, really, really let me down in a major way. With Glitter, with the whole, she really let me down. And it's like, when Mariah let me down, I was in depression. Because from 2000, 2001, up until 2002, 2003, I didn't really have, I'm like, damn, like, you had artists, like, you had Alicia Keys just coming out, you had Ashanti just coming out. It was like, damn, like, what the hell? Who is going to bring me back? Yeah, who can I turn to? Mm-hmm. And then 2002 hit, and Beyonce goes solo. And I was like, okay, Beyonce's really doing it. But for me, that really grabbed my attention was when Beyonce came out with that Crazy in Love. Now, I had always been Dangerous in Love. I'd always been a Destiny's Child fan. But unlike some of my other Beyonce stans or fans, whatever you want to call yourselves, some of you say that you were a Beyonce fan before she went solo. Me? Sure. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to keep it real with you. I became a Beyonce stan when Crazy in Love hit the radio. Because before Crazy in Love, I was a Destiny's Child fan. I didn't point which one I liked the most. I didn't do that because I liked all of them together. Like, I didn't say, oh, it was like with TLC. With TLC, I couldn't say who I liked. I liked all of them. So with Destiny's Child, I couldn't say who I liked. I liked all of them. I liked Destiny's Child. But when they went solo in 2002, child, when I tell you, when I heard, dun, 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 I said,
it wasn't even. I remember when the video premiered. That shit premiered on MTV.
child.
It was called Making of the Video.
Crazy in Love.
And let me tell you what, when I knew that Beyonce put a nail in everybody's coffin. The BET Awards, when she danced on top of her name. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
That was it.
And that was her first time performing Crazy in Love live.
Yes.
Like, for a live. So when you see her dancing on her name, it was like, who dances on their name but Beyonce? And then she did the damn thing. And then Jay-Z comes out. And then she killed it. And then, no. That nailed the coffin for me. I mean, for everybody else. But what really did it for me was August 2003 when she performed at the VMAs.
When
and she
had
came
all
down
dances.
upside down. And I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Who is that with that cow sitting on their head? Is that Beyonce coming upside down?
Wait. You know what? Another of my favorite Beyonce performances. Okay, here we go. I got two of them. Okay. The Grammys, when she performed Dangerously in Love and had the people move in the background. And then that motherfucking bird came out and sat right in her hand.
That was because it was like a one chance shot. Like, if that bird didn't fly in that hand, it would have been over. Like she said during rehearsal, it actually flew in her hair. And I was thinking, like, damn, I would have been scared if I was her.
And when she sang Learn to Be Lonely, and she came out with the black gloves, the black dress, the hair, the necklace, they are my favorite Beyonce performances. Those three. Not saying that Beyonce had no other decent performances.
But those are the ones that really got you. Those are the ones. Okay, off of Beyonce.
Mariah Carey. Whitney Houston's I Look to You.
Oh my God.
I did a video review for it yesterday. The video is beautiful, elegant, classy. You can say all kinds of high quality names for this video.
There's nothing low about the video. It comes on so classy and it ends so classy. Whitney Houston.
I look to you.
Whitney Houston. Okay, let me just say this. Some of us have actually grown up on Whitney Houston, whereas we watched Whitney Houston grow as an artist. Like, we remember Whitney Houston when she was the young, skinny, in her 20s and 30s Whitney Houston with the tights and the, oh, I want to dance with somebody. I ain't as old as Kevin, so he may remember that. So
MTV, baby.
But for those of you like me who grew up, with the Preacher's Wife Whitney and the Waiting to Excel Whitney and the Bodyguard Whitney, to see the Whitney of today and how she looks today in that video, she looks like the grand dame lady that it looks like she looks so, I can't even put words. It's like words can't even describe how good she looks in that video. It really can't. And does Whitney Houston have a list now?
Like that lip.
Yeah.
She might have got a shot of Botox.
I think so. No, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm saying something good.
No,
but I'm saying because the way she's talking with her tongue is this, as if her tongue's too short or something. She may have new teeth in her mouth. Because I thought it was just me, but then I watched an interview with her today on this interview that she did, and I'm like, what? Like, she's talking like she's talking like she has a list or something. Well, whatever. I can't wait till Monday into the interview. I can't wait.
Oprah.
I told Kevin that I hope Oprah isn't hyping up the interview because you know how Oprah can do. Oprah
talked about it.
It's gonna be good, and then it don't even be all that good. But
if it's for 2 days now, come on, it got to be good.
Yeah.
For 2 damn days, 2
I hope
hours.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's gonna be great. The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now I missed last week's episode, but I watched it on the internet today. And there was the alter ego shoots. Nene, sit your ass down trying to be a director. For real, sit down. But she was directing good, though. I ain't gonna hate. I'm just saying.
Wait, was this last night's show?
No, last night's show.
Oh, I was thinking, I didn't see that last night.
That was last week. And I wish she shut the hell up. But last week,
Just 2 fat cracks in hand because I had them in my hand, so I gathered them together and I put them in a bowl.
I don't live here.
last night on the Housewives of Atlanta. What the fuck happened?
I didn't miss.
Oh, this is
that
when
one.
Lisa had the fashion show.
No, that was last
and
night.
Sheree,
Not last week. Last
I
night.
meant last night. Yeah. Did you see it last night?
Did I?
Okay. Lisa didn't show up. Sheree didn't show up to Lisa's fashion show. I think that she was jealous.
I have a couple things to say about last night.
What else happened? Candy.
Candy, and
and
her whatever.
Just go ahead, Makael, because I'm
Okay.
starting to get over this damn show already.
So, Lisa had a fashion show yesterday. Sheree was upset. She was jealous. She was jealous because Lisa's fashion show was actually going through and hers didn't. Point blank. She
Lisa
was
had
jealous.
her shit together.
I loved how Sheree and Kim said that Lisa had no fashion because I think Lisa looks cute like on the episodes and stuff. I think she looks cute. I don't know. I think she's a beautiful woman. Okay, so what I didn't like about last night's episode is how Dwight, Miss Dwight Eubanks, was in the audience.
Ate his ass up.
I didn't like the way Dwight was in the audience saying his stuff about the fashion show. Now, I do like the fact...
Come on.
Makael, what do he do for real, though?
I don't know who he is. I don't know.
Thank you.
I just found out about him on this from Housewives. Now, I do appreciate the fact how Dwight kept it real and said what he said during the show and then took it to Lisa's face. I do like that part that he did keep it real with that. But I don't like the fact how he was just being very snooty and nasty about it. Like, as if he couldn't find anything nice about the fashion show.
Maybe he was upset that she didn't hire him to do it.
No, maybe he did. Because he started off being very condescending and rude. First of all, if Lisa wants to have a built-in fake closet on her stage, then let her do that. It's her first fashion show, and she should be able to do an experiment on things that she wants to do. Dwight, who are you to come into, as a guest, who are you to come into the fashion show and say, why is that sitting there? That is tacky as... Like, who are you to say that? Look, even if it was tacky, it's her first fashion show. Give her a break. She's trying. She's trying. Unlike Sheree, who had no clothes, she had sketches. Like, I mean, come on. And then Sheree got mad at Lisa when Lisa told her to her face that if it was her, she would have canceled the show. And then Sheree said, well, why would I cancel? Girl, because you ain't got no clothes at a viewing. You have sketches. That's why you should have canceled. I mean, hello. It does not take a 6-year-old to figure that out, Sheree. She by Sheree.
Sheree the one that thinks she better.
No, Sheree is the one who looks like Donkey from Shrek. That's who Sheree is. Anyway, then you got Kim having the wig party. All those wigs were, oh my God, we're not even going to get onto Derek J or Derek K or whatever
Derek J.
her name is.
Can you picture me? Mind you, we got the same hot dog rolls in the back of our heads with high heels. I can't even.
When he walked into Kim's house with those tight jeans on and that flash dance Jennifer Lopez sweatshirt on, and I was like, who let the dogs out? And then
that's his style, you know?
Okay.
See, that's his style.
You know, I saw a picture of him before.
He
and
was
I
on Tears and Beauty Queens or something like that.
I saw a picture of him before dressed up like that, but I always thought that maybe it was for a party. And then when he walked into the wig party,
Could you see Kevin
first
with
of
some
all,
heels on, child?
no, I can't see any man dressed like that. It's just not appealing to me. But when he walked into that party, the wig party, and then started pulling out those tacky, raggedy Ann wigs, like, what was he thinking? Like,
he said it was worth $1,500.
Okay, how do you have
Hollywood? It probably cost that much.
Answer me this, Derek J or Derek, whatever your name is. How much did he say it was?
$1,500.
How do you have $1,500 worth of wigs stuffed in your pocketbook? I don't understand. He was pulling out the wigs as if they were just like,
running inside plastic though, like.
But
that was the wig. That wasn't the wig.
The wigs he pulled out of the wigs he was pulling out of the bag.
Were they wigs or weaves?
Whatever.
I don't know.
How do you do that? Like, it just was tacky. And then all the wigs that he had at Kim's party were tacky. All the wigs that Kim put on her head were tacky. They made the wigs that she actually wears on a regular basis look nice. That's how tacky those wigs were. Okay, Nene, I agree with Kim. I don't like how Nene came to the party and then started putting Kim on blast about Biggs. Okay,
Nene was drunk.
Yeah, but still, Nene.
That was disrespectful.
It was disrespectful because we all know that Kim is sleeping with a married man. But then for you to actually go into the party, oh, Big Papa, like Nene, you had the nerves to call Candy ghetto 2 weeks ago. How do you think you were acting at the party?
Ghetto, so ghetto.
Okay? Like, Nene, first of all, Nene, you're too big to be pouncing around in a shortcut wig.
And
like
it doesn't
that.
matter where
Like,
you're
too
from.
big.
You can still be hood.
Yeah, like,
because you don't talk proper.
Yeah. Like, Nene, I don't understand. If Big Papa's wife doesn't have a problem with him spending money on this woman and her kids, and if Big Papa doesn't have a problem with doing it, why should you have a problem with doing it? You shouldn't have a problem with doing it. Nene, you should continue.
They don't have the coins.
But they don't have the coins because Nene Old's husband has a lockdown on that bank account. Nene should be worrying about trying to figure out who her father is. Because at the beginning,
she should, and that was her mother's problem.
No. Last season,
the man said that he was her father.
Nene was concerned about finding her father. She failed. So you know what? Instead of you trying to put somebody else's personal business on blast, you need to worry about putting. First of all, and can I just say something? I don't like the fact how Nene tried to expose Kim, saying that she was a stripper, but yet she never told anybody until her book came out that she was a stripper. Nene, how come you wait until after your book came out? You're big fat self climbing on somebody's pole. Like, Nene, look, it
look good. Look good on her though. Y'all can't hate on that.
See, you know what? Some of you may say, okay, Makael, you like Kim. I do like Kim. I do think Kim is a liar. But I like Kim because I think that all of them on that show are being really, really mean to Kim. I think they're all just ganging up on them. Just like at the restaurant when they had that argument. Why didn't Nene question Sheree? First of all, Nene, even me,
Kim longer than Sheree.
Yeah, you've known Kim longer than Sheree. Even me, who doesn't even live in Atlanta, knows that Sheree told Kim half that stuff. Nene, how would Kim know about your husband unless Sheree said something? I mean, come on, common sense. Nene never questioned Sheree at that restaurant. She was just casting stones at Kim, and I didn't like that. Oh, Sheree's fake. She's fake, she's phony, and she's shady. And the way she turned around and got smart with that guy, Tracy, even though Tracy shouldn't have approached her like that.
He should have.
No, he shouldn't have approached her.
And you know what? That's how Lisa should have approached her.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Lisa should have approached her, not Tracy.
Do you notice that Lisa brushed her off?
Yeah, Lisa brushed her off.
When the guy came up, she hugged him, and she was still standing there. She kindly brushed her off.
But Lisa, because Lisa,
like, bye, girl.
Yeah, Lisa's shady too. Lisa's very shady. She's pretty, but she's very shady.
shady.
Because I showed Kevin a clip of Ellen today when.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Lisa was very shady on Ellen today when Sheree and Kim. Yeah, when Sheree and Kim were arguing on the Ellen DeGeneres show, and Sheree was calling Kim a prostitute, and then Lisa turned around and tapped Sheree and was like this. Oh no, it's not a prostitute, it's a call girl. And then Sheree was like, oh yeah, it's a call girl. Like, Lisa, how shady are you? Like, let them argue. Mind your business. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
what about having them Keith Sweat's kids?
Talk about them. Talk about your kids with Keith Sweat.
Yes.
Talk about that. You know, mind your business. Stop being so shady.
Being a crack whore.
You know, like,
I heard she was on drugs. Half this now look, no shade. Half the stuff that came out like a year ago about all this tea, it started to really come out, and they were true. All of it's been true. I wouldn't be affected by her being on drugs. She could talk about it. Yeah. She could write a book about her life being on drugs.
And why she's not with Keith Sweat no more.
Shit, Whitney Houston could do it. Lisa, you could do it too. Don't deny your past.
And you know what, Dwight Eubanks, I'm sorry. Maybe some of you girls out there, and I don't mean the girls with the breasts, but the girls with the penises. Maybe some of you girls out there know who Dwight Eubanks is. But sorry, but before I started watching Housewives, I had no idea who he is. And so Dwight, you know what, Dwight, I appreciate that you wanted to give your friend, what is it, critiquing, giving her positive criticism, whatnot. But Dwight,
he had nothing nice to say.
But yeah, you had nothing nice to say, which is fine. But Dwight, until you've had your pieces featured on Fashion Week or whatever, or until people like Jennifer Lopez or Naomi Watts or Charlize Theron are featured in your clothes and stuff like that, I don't think what you have to say is relevant. Because nobody knows who you are except for the girls in Atlanta. Those are the only people that know you or the girls in the gay scene. Those are the only people that know who you are. Because I had no idea who you are.
I ain't even talk about them yet.
Yeah, nobody knows who you are, Dwight. Only the girls know who you are. And how about how they walk? No, but how about how they walked into Nene's house with those fur coats on?
Who?
Dwight and his booty
Oh, it might have been in the fall when they in the winter
Yeah,
time
but
when they
oh
recorded.
my God,
It's just let's get off.
I'm in Atlanta for first.
Let's get off the Housewives of Atlanta because we can go on and on.
Yeah.
But you know what, Kim, you did light up Sheree.
Yeah.
So, but you're 40 years old and you're a mother and you're pulling hair. She really lit you up, Sheree.
Yeah, Sheree, she
and
got you
Sheree
on the Ellen
was mad.
show.
She gonna keep trying to tap Nene. What?
Uh-huh.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
me. No, girl, she got you.
Yeah, she got you.
And Ellen was just sitting there.
Ellen was loving it.
Yeah,
Ellen was loving it.
Speaking of Ellen, she is the fourth judge on American Idol, replacing Paula Abdul. Y'all know how I feel about it. Makael, how you feel about
I
it?
think it's a stupid idea. I love Ellen DeGeneres to death. But what does Ellen DeGeneres bring to American Idol? Let's stop and think about it.
It's not comedy.
It is going to be comedy,
That's the
but
only
they
thing
say
I
she's
can
going to
think about.
represent America.
But see, this is the thing. What does that mean she's going to represent America?
She's going to be the voice of us.
No, she's not going to be the voice of us. Because let me explain something to you. Even though Paula Abdul got on my nerves sometimes because sometimes she was just way too nice, but I still can't see American Idol without her. I really can't. You know why? Because Paula Abdul, her and Simon would go at it, and then they would go at it in a comical way, but then they would go at it in a serious way. Sometimes Paula would take up for those people and say, look, Simon, you're being a little bit too mean to these people. I can't see Ellen and Simon going at it the way Paula and Simon did. I just can't see it. I just can't see it. Like, I really can't. Like, Ellen, I think, is going to bring comedy to the show, but I think after a while she's going to bring too much comedy, where after a while I'm going to get tired of seeing her. You know what I mean? Like, I think she's going to be trying to be too funny. And Ellen, she's not a singer. She's not a dancer. And by the way, I just read, by the way, that Ellen DeGeneres, since her show has started, has not paid any one of those record labels for the songs that she has used in the beginning of her show where she's dancing. She has not given any of those record labels for any of those
do they want
thousands of
the
songs.
money?
that
Are
she-
they asking
yes, they
for
are
money?
suing her, and they filed a lawsuit against her on Wednesday. So Ellen DeGeneres, before you sit down in that seat on American Idol, you need to figure out how you're going to be paying those people.
And how much
Because-
she owe them?
I don't know how much she owes them, but just think from the time the show started to now. All those songs that she's been using, that she's been dancing to, where she says,
understand.
Tony, make me, Tony, make me dance. That means that all the songs she's been using, she hasn't been paying those people. So that means that
Well, why weren't they complaining before?
that's what I want to know. Why would you wait? Because Ellen DeGeneres has been on the air since 2003. Why would you wait for 6 years and then finally say something? I don't get it. Like, I don't get it.
Speaking, you know what? Speaking of these record companies trying to collect money, and I don't know what. I wanted to do a solo video about this, but I could keep since you here, and they got this damn fan on and shit.
Wait, let me spit. I need to spit this gum out. I'm sorry.
And I need to take a bite of this hoagie. Hold on.
See, that's different from a violin. It has a different sound to it.
I'm back. Don't y'all just love us? Don't y'all really just love us? Oh my God, that onion's gonna make my clothes stink.
I'm sorry, Makael.
How long is this video? 32 minutes?
Yes.
Wow.
Let's talk about this record industry. You'll always claim how you're not making no money, how, you know, every year the music sales decline because people are stealing music online. First of all, the record industry, recording industry of America and the world, whatever, y'all need to stop charging us $10 for digital downloads. Because if I go into the record store, I'm still paying $10. So I want to know where the hell is my $10 going to? Now, if it's a music CD, I can understand I'm paying for the jewel case. I'm paying for the booklet that's inside the jewel case. I'm paying for the back pictures inside the jewel case. I'm paying for the CD. I'm paying for the printing on the CD. I'm paying for the shipment and everything. What the hell am I spending $10 for downloading it off the internet legally? So I say make digital albums $5. Why $5? Okay, because we're downloading it. The record store got to get money. The record company got to get money. And the artist got to get money. Stop charging us all this money to download music. Or y'all could do like Christina Michelle did. Make first week albums $3. Because people are going to run out and go buy that. Now, if Chrisette didn't make her album $3, how many people really would have bought her album? Nobody. Sierra would have had the #1 album and shit like that. I think that y'all doing too much. Okay, on YouTube, y'all want to take our videos down if we post just songs and the videos. All you got to do is just put your damn record label on it and say, you know what? You're using our music. We want to make money from this video. So go ahead and put the motherfucking iTunes label on our video saying, okay, if you want to buy this song, buy it right here. Stop trying to take our videos down, taking it off of YouTube, because all we're doing is promoting you and your music. Why take it the hell off the internet so nobody can hear it? Y'all, you know what? The music industry is making some dumb ass decisions.
Why do they have people like us?
I don't know.
Why are we still sitting in your mom's dining room? Like, why aren't we on television somewhere? Why aren't we? You know what? I'm tired.
You know, I feel like Solange, fuck this damn music industry. Y'all be signing people, don't promote them. What the hell are they on your label for?
And then y'all brainwash them into thinking that
they're gonna be the shit.
they're gonna be the shit, and then sometimes you brainwash them into thinking that if they promote themselves, then that's a bad thing.
Yes, A-Marie. Damn. I don't
And
believe
Tierra
it.
Marie, because I have a story about that, but I ain't gonna say
No,
no.
you gonna have to tell me off camera about
Yes,
that one. Yeah. So I mean, come on. It shouldn't be who's walking down the street getting taken pictures by the paparazzi and all that. That's how we determine who gets on the blog site, stuff like that. I think that the music industry, if y'all really want to change, y'all need to start lowering these damn prices. Because the lower they are, the more money you're going to make. You can't use the excuse nobody not buying it no more. Why the hell is iTunes music $1.29? Bitch, and I can go to Walmart and get it for 69 cents off the internet. Somebody explain to me why. I think if it's less, people will buy. If it's more, people are not going to buy. They're going to use the excuse, oh, it's a recession. How the hell is a recession when, bitch, you could go out and buy a $250 iPod? Explain the recession to me about that, about somebody music not selling. No, it's bullshit. Y'all not doing enough. Y'all not doing enough. How do you feel, Makael? It's making me mad. It's making me boil right here.
Well, this is why I don't. See, this is the prime example of why I don't go out and buy music. You know, people always ask me, well, how come you don't buy this? How come you don't buy that? Because of this stuff that goes on with the pricing. Look, like Kevin just said, this stuff is way too much. It's way too much. And I have, my biggest beef is with the whole YouTube thing. Why do you guys do that? Like he said, it is promotion for you and your artist. Why take somebody's video down if they're dancing to a new song by A-Marie, or if they're in the background singing a new song by Keisha Coles, or if they're singing a new song by Mariah Carey, or if they're doing a choreography from a new song from Beyonce. Why are y'all taking the videos down? Because you know what? Columbia Records is quick to take down a new video with Beyonce's music in it. They are so quick to do it. They are. They are. There have been plenty of times where I say, Kevin, I want to record this from Beyonce. Kevin says, no, you can't do it, Makael, because they're going to take it down. And I get so frustrated. Like, why do they do that? Like, why do you guys do that? Don't you guys know that it's promotion for you? We are promoting you and the artist. You know what? I'm over. What's next?
The $100 challenge, okay? Somebody is going to win $100. I am going to do a video. This is about the VMAs. The person that the first comment that comes closest to winning, like to get all the VMA answers. Sorry, I ain't write it down. The first person that comes close to getting all their VMA choices correct will win $100.
Wait a minute. What's the challenge?
The VMAs come on this Sunday.
Uh-huh.
They have to leave me a comment before they start giving out Moon Men on who they think will win out of all the categories. And whoever comes close to the actual number of winners, they will win $100. But it's the first comment. It ain't no splitting 4 ways, 3 ways, 100 ways, no.
Well, how
The
you gonna
first
get them the
comment.
money?
Huh?
How you gonna get them the money?
I'm going to mail them a $100 gift card, and that's going to be that. And they can use it on wherever they like.
Isn't it nice what the
Yes.
show is doing?
It's just my way of saying thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. What else is going on? Twitter drama. If you don't like a music artist, why the fuck are you going on their Twitter, writing them messages, being mean to them? Why?
Can I just say something? You guys watch this show.
And I know my family in the background, and Makael don't live here. It's alright.
You guys watch this show.
when she gave me
You guys have seen over and over and over and over again.
But I said, sorry. I said, and what is your name?
Really?
You know what I mean? I
Really?
said, you had no right to do that.
This is trash.
You guys have seen over and over
I said,
again
"Gee, whether you know, you
how
don't need to
much
receive for Bath and Body
I
Works."
may dislike an artist.
I know this.
Whether it be this artist, that artist, or that artist. But what I can sit here and say is that you guys have never seen me go on any of those artists' Twitter page and curse them out and say nasty things to them. I have never done that. I have never been on Janet Jackson's Twitter page and said anything nasty about her. I've never been on Keri Hilson's Twitter page. I've never said anything nasty to Brandy on her Twitter page. I've never said anything nasty to any of those people on their Twitter pages. Why? Because that's how much respect I have for them. If I don't like what you are doing, fine, I don't like what you're doing. But I'm not going to go on your Twitter page or your Myspace page or whatever page and then be nasty and rude to you. Why Kevin and I are saying this is because we have a few people who are following us and who are following, or who we are following, who were being nasty to Chris Brown. We're going to say it, being nasty to Chris Brown. Because Chris Brown made a comment about Wendy Williams. First thing, Chris Brown is a grown man. He's 19 years old. He's making his own money. He's doing his own thing. Chris Brown can say what he wants to say about Wendy Williams. He can say what he wants to say about me. He can say what he wants to say about Kevin. He can say what he wants to say about Beyonce. It is his God-given right to say what he wants to say. But for us to then go on his page, even if Chris Brown decides to apologize to Wendy, for us to go on his Twitter page and then say all types of nasty stuff like you bent and you just think, that is uncalled for. Why? Please answer this question of why is it that you're doing that? Why are you doing that? If he apologized, if he apologized, then why is it? If he apologized to Wendy, then why is it that you guys are going on his page and then saying all that nasty stuff to him? See, this is what I said. This is what I mean when I'm on Twitter and I say I cannot stand some of the stuff that I am reading on my Twitter page because it becomes a little bit too much. Like, it's okay to dislike somebody, but when you take it to that level, then it becomes really, really disrespectful. Like, I will say this again. I will say it again. I may have said all the nasty things about Sierra, Keri Hilson, Janet Jackson, Brandy, but you have never, and I've been on Twitter ever since March, you have never seen me go on either one of their pages and say anything nasty or disrespectful to them. Never. Because that's not my MO. For you to go on somebody's page like Chris Brown or Rihanna or Janet Jackson or anybody and say all types of nasty stuff to them, like F you, you B, what makes you think that they're not going to respond back to you?
Nasty.
Nasty. Why do you act shocked when they respond back to you?
Who did that?
Like, why do you do that? What is the point of you doing that? Just like one of Destiny's Child's fans said something very nasty and disrespectful to Michelle after this person was supposed to be a big fan of Michelle's, and then he goes around and says something nasty, disrespectful to her. Why do that? Like, I don't understand why people do things that they do. Please, and I know this is probably going to make a lot of you mad that is watching this, but hopefully this will be a wake-up call to some of you, because some of us need to learn that we are no longer in high school. Some of us are in our 20s, and some of us are in our late teens. Some of us have jobs, and some of us are in college. I think it's time for the ones that are in college and the ones who have jobs to start acting like an adult. I'm sorry. If you're 18 years old, if you're 19 years old, if you're 20, 21, 22, you're no longer in high school. You're no longer in high school. If you want to be considered like a young adult, then you need to start acting like a young adult. And don't get surprised when somebody responds back to you in a negative way. Please don't get surprised when somebody does that. I will say this for the last time. You have never seen me go on any one of their pages and be disrespectful. Never. Never. So hopefully you guys will learn from this portion of the video and not do that again. Hopefully. Because I would hate to have to not follow some of you. Because it gets a little bit... That's what she gets. She deserves to be in jail. She deserves to be in jail. But hopefully some of you will learn from this video, or learn from this portion of the video. Hopefully. Okay. Okay. I'm done.
She had only given it $1. When she went back to clear things up, state police were there to arrest her.
Well, at least she could go on the news, and we gotta talk about this. I know,
But she should.
She was wrong.
But she was wrong.
She apologized.
She was wrong. She was wrong. But this is what I don't understand. Why would it take you to walk out of the store until you realize what you did was wrong? Why didn't you just look inside your purse while you were standing
She
right
wasn't
there?
trying to. Let's tell them what happened, okay?
Like, I don't understand.
Lady goes to gas station. She thought she gave him a $20 bill. She actually gave him $1. He said, "I gave you." He said, "You gave me $1." She said, "No, you lying. I gave you a 20." She proceeds to whip his ass.
She starts punching him
Yes.
in his face because he's telling her, "No, you gave me $1," and she's telling you, "No, I gave you 20." So then she starts punching him in his face, literally beating him up. Then she walks out the store and realizes that she did not give him a 20, that she really did give him $1. And when she goes back to apologize to the guy, the police are there and they're waiting for her. She deserved to get arrested.
Yes.
Because instead of it, when the guy told you, "No, miss," you should have checked your pocketbook right then and there. Why would you start punching the man? Like, I don't understand
Mind you,
that.
she's 53.
Yeah. And if you
come
saw
on.
her.
And she's on the news apologizing. At least she's apologizing. I gotta give her that because you don't see criminals apologizing.
Yeah, but
I
she
gotta
was
give her that.
wrong.
But she was wrong. Wrong is wrong.
Wrong
Now,
is
Makael, will you be here Sunday night for the VMAs, or you gonna watch it at home?
No, I
Oh,
don't watch award shows here. I always watch them at home.
Okay.
I can't. First of all, I can't watch them here because there's too much going on here.
No. This house gonna be
Everybody's
quiet.
talking. Everybody. I can't.
I want you to be here because I'm
It
gonna.
wasn't the fact that she realized that she had money. The fact that she had whipped his ass. She whipped his ass.
Yeah, she did, but she was wrong.
I'm not saying she wasn't wrong, but she admitted that she was wrong. She could have kept right on going and say he never gave it to him. That she did
But
have the
she
money.
got some kind of stress going on because
She could have lied.
even when I went next
She
door,
lied on.
Mom, they had everything on camera.
They have it all on
Even
camera.
when I went next door and brought something, I said, Razzle, I think I might have gave you a 10, a 10. Now, he didn't give me the correct change. He said, well, what I'll do, he said, in a couple minutes, I'll run the camera back and I'll let you know. Or I'll do the tally, the register, and let you know. And then I went outside. I said, oh, well, never mind. I found it in my back pocket. You know what I mean? You don't react like that.
No.
You gonna fuck the check.
Yeah. Like, there's no way in the world.
You
that-
always check
Yeah,
yourself.
you check this. That's what I'm saying.
That's what
Like,
people
because I've
do.
done
They
that.
be all
I've done
digging
that
in-
before.
I feel in my pocket.
I've
I
done
keep my
that
money in
before
my
where
pocket.
I thought that I gave it to somebody, and then they'll say, no, you didn't, and then I'll check and be like, you know what, you're right. But I would never go, yes, I did give you, yes, I did. Like, where did that come from? She, like you said, she got stressed that she was trying to get rid of. Somebody must have ticked her off earlier that day, and she was relieving that anger.
Okay.
Suppose he would have shot me.
Thank you. And she would have been one dead black woman with $20 in her bag.
Oh, then he would have been guilty.
No, that would have been self-defense.
Yes, it would.
It
They
would have
would
been
have said.
self-defense.
They would
All
have
that was
said.
caught on
They
camera.
would have said he was guilty.
No, all
They
that
would've
was caught
said
on
she-
camera.
I know, but they would have said.
They in Delaware, so the law.
Al Sharpton. Al
And he
Sharpton
was
would have
white,
said.
and she was black, so you know that would have been.
Al Sharpton
He
would have
was-
said.
Indian.
Oh, whatever.
Why do
He
you
was-
buy these peanuts?
Okay. All right. No. The VMAs is this Sunday. Janet Jackson is opening with about 20 other choreographers. It's gonna be a tribute to Michael Jackson. Beyonce versus Lady Gaga. Makael, who's gonna take home one movement? Beyonce or gay guy?
I don't know.
Gaga.
I don't
Let's
know.
say gay
I
guy.
hope Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga is gonna take it. And you know
I mean,
what?
if Lady Gaga takes it, I won't be upset. You know why I won't be upset? Because Beyonce already has movement.
Yes.
She has movement with Destiny's Child, and she has movement with her first album.
But
And
so
with
what?
her second album.
This is about Beyonce versus a newcomer
Yeah.
in the game.
But it doesn't matter.
I'm voting
I
for
mean, it
Lady
doesn't
Gaga.
matter.
But
I
you
mean,
know
it
what?
doesn't matter.
If Beyonce don't take home the movement for Video of the Year, Best Choreography, and Best Female Video, it's a shame. It's a shame.
It's a scam.
Yeah. Put it like that.
Just like it was a scam 2 years ago when Britney Spears won all those awards.
Oh, that was last year.
Last year.
Oh, that's because they felt sorry for exploiting her ass,
Yeah.
making her come out on drugs.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna get into
Whatever.
Whitney. Thank you guys for watching so much. This is a 50-minute video. I don't even remember the last time we had a video like this. But keep watching. Make sure y'all submit your comments for that $100 challenge. Don't forget, I'm gonna upload that video. I'm probably gonna upload that video before this video. And we'll talk to y'all soon.